Military personnel on the road coming up. Check out this. Holy cow. Whoa. On Salt Spring Island. And they're all Chinese military. Wow. I wonder what it is. Huh. Crazy.
Alright, cartellers, I got some crazy information coming out of Canada. Seems like the Chinese are there. Now, I heard this story about 50,000 Chinese soldiers being killed or wiped out with one boom, like everybody else, and I was trying to get some juice or some sauce on that story, and I found that it was hidden behind a paywall. Imagine that. And so I didn't see the story, but luckily for me, patriots that aren't getting paid put out these videos that were informative, to say the least, in regards to what's happening up here in Canada with these 50,000 troops. And at first I was speculative of, or I didn't believe that it was real. I thought it was like, come on, that's crazy. 50, how do they get them there? After doing some digging and some researching, I have come to the conclusion that 52,000 or 50,000 or maybe more Chinese soldiers are at or were at the Canadian border. Rest in peace. They shot down an F-16 of ours, and the whole story is nuts. Now, on the surface, it looks like a big nothing burger. When I first read it, a F-16 went down, nothing, whatever, it happens, right? But this guy that I'm about to show you, this video I found, he really does, I don't know if he has insider information or what's going on, but he does inform us of some pretty relevant and suspicious information that makes me think that this is all real. So I'm gonna let you guys hear it here in a second. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, comment below if you have any thoughts or any links or any tips you want to share with me. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, it looks like we're being invaded by China from Canada or something to that effect. Stay tuned to the end. I got some more videos after this guy's little interview or his little speech he gives about what's going on, and I'm telling you, he breaks down the whole fighter jet going down in Michigan, the F-16, the pilot missing, and it even goes hand in hand with the giant flash that we had, that video I made about the flash, the boom, the asteroid, whatever, happening up there in Ontario by New York or wherever. I mean, all this stuff is going on in that area, so it leads me to believe that there's some major stuff going on, in our backyard, pretty much, or front yard, I guess, since Mexico's considered our backyard. All this time we were sweating those guys and should have been sweating the dang Canadians. So that video at the beginning was actual Canadians being videoed a couple days ago up in Canada, or somewhere around there, up in the northeast area. Anyway, so watch this video real quick. He's gonna break it down, and at the end we're gonna watch some Chinese soldiers cry. Now, these are the part of the 50,000 soldiers that cry, that are, I think, that were annihilated here at the Canadian border or are there right now. They're crying because they supposedly got sent to India, but I'm looking everything over and I'm thinking that they really got shipped over here, but that's just the cover story. So I probably won't catch you guys at the end of this video. I'm gonna leave you guys here, but watch the rest of this video so you can stay informed. And like I said, it's scary stuff. This guy is gonna break down some very scary information for you guys, and it has me kind of shaken, so if that says anything. Anyway, guys, that's all I have for you. I'll leave you with a "To God be the glory" here. As always, to God be the glory.
About 8 o'clock last night, about an hour before this show went on the air, a fighter jet took off of Truax Field, the Air National Guard base in Madison, Wisconsin. Truax is spelled Truax. Now, that F-16 Fighting Falcon reportedly crashed in Michigan's Upper Peninsula. The media has been told the plane was on a training mission. Here's the problem. Extremely high-level airspace restrictions were immediately put in place by the FAA after this, quote, crash. The military is telling police and civilians in that area that they have to stay at least 4,000 feet away because that F-16 had what they say is live military ordnance on board. Well, you see, folks, that's a real problem because the F-16 carries a pilot and another Air Force person, and there was only a pilot aboard this aircraft. They will never send an F-16 up with live ammunition and nobody in the back seat. That doesn't happen unless the aircraft was scrambled by NORAD to intercept something. Here's where things get really dicey. As I mentioned, the military is telling police and civilians they have to stay at least 4,000 feet away from this, quote, crash site. And there is flight restrictions in the area. Other aircraft can't be there. I found out today this was not an accident. The F-16 going down was not an accident. It wasn't pilot error. It wasn't mechanical failure. There is a reason that aircraft was up, that it was put up fast with only a pilot, and it was put up fast with live ammunition. Ladies and gentlemen, Chinese military troops are making incursions into the continental United States from Canada. That aircraft was sent up because there were reports from locals that strange and large numbers of foreign men dressed in military gear were coming out of boats from Canada, coming ashore, and they were carrying guns. The cops in the area were called to go up there. They went, they didn't see anything. The military sent a plane, and it appears the plane was shot down. Now, it was not a missile. It was not a man-pad. In the area where this aircraft debris allegedly exists, there is a strong smell of ozone. It appears the aircraft was hit with some type of weapon, perhaps involving ionizing radiation. Here's the worst part. The pilot is still missing. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that when a U.S. military aircraft is crashing, the pilot can eject. When the pilot ejects, there are homing beacons on his ejection seat. He's got two-way radios in the pocket of his flight suit. He's got GPS equipment. U.S. military pilots, when they eject, they don't get lost, they don't go missing. This pilot has not been found. It is now believed in the intelligence community of the United States that the pilot was captured by the Chinese military troops who were making incursions into our country from Canada and who are believed to have fled back across the Great Lake, I believe it's Superior, and are hiding in Canada. This morning, in other news that is going to freak you out, the United States Geological Survey is reporting a magnitude 3.0 earthquake.
Dumbs.
4 kilometers northwest of Robbinston, Maine. They report that the earthquake took place at 12:31 UTC. That's Coordinated Universal Time. Today. Well, here on the East Coast of the United States, we are 5 hours behind UTC. So if the UTC time was 12:31, well, go back 5 hours, 7:31. About, 12 hours after the F-16 went down in Michigan, right? The F-16 went down sometime between 8 and 9 last night. About 7:30 this morning, an earthquake, magnitude 3.0, 4 kilometers west-northwest of Robbinston, Maine. It was not an earthquake.
There was a dumb getting taken down.
If you go to the USGS.gov website and click on that earthquake dot in southeastern Maine, it will give you the latitude and longitude. And if you copy that and paste it into Google and get to Google Maps, you can look at a satellite image of the area where this, quote, earthquake took place. And the one thing you'll notice immediately is that the forest at the epicenter of this earthquake had been, at some point in the past, cleared by about, 4 acres and then planted over. You will see that there are well-maintained dirt roads into this isolated piece of clear-cut forest, and you will see that there are circular patterns indicating sewage. I am told that the location of this earthquake was an underground facility with Chinese troops inside the United States who have been brought in by boat from the Bay of
Fundy.
which is the body of water between Maine and Nova Scotia, and that a ground-penetrating 30,000-pound bomb was dropped into that facility and detonated. It's conventional explosive, killing upwards of 50,000 Chinese troops that were believed to be in the underground facility.
Surprise, mother lovers. Just kidding, guys. Yeah, I like to these Easter eggs sometimes at the end of these videos. Actually, I was just Saw there was a little bit of a video part I wanted to talk about, so I figured I'd just come back in. So as you can see here, they're predicting the war begins December 17th, 2020. China urges 2 million forces, tanks, jets, and wars. Now, if you go check out that video is creepy. It shows a lot of their training that they've been going through. And if you go on Google or on YouTube and you just type in China troops and movies, it's all kinds of crazy stuff that makes sense. So now here's where I think they're getting the 52,000 Chinese troops from. China piling up troops, approximately 52,000 Chinese at LAC. No, that's not Los Angeles, wherever. It's I think it's in India somewhere, but I think that's just the cover. I think really those 50,000 soldiers are stationed or have been placed over here in Canada or Maine in a deep underground military base, or we're there. I guess they have been incinerated right now. So I want to talk also about the gun in the comments below, the gun that was used to shoot down the F-16, the ozone gun, whatever. That sounds pretty darn cool. I think that's how they start earthquakes too. They shoot ions into the stratosphere and they bounce them back or something like that, and they create like this, I don't know. Anyway, guys, just wanted to let you guys hear my voice one last time. Please be sure to subscribe, like, share, follow, comment below, hit the bell, and I guess I'll leave you one more time with it. To God be the glory. To God be the glory.